Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, 28th of November 2019. So, on Friday, stocks continue to jump to record highs as bond yields and economic data dump. So, the rigging continues, the melt up continues, as can be seen by the Dow daily chart here. You can see they're heading to the moon. You can see prices on Friday moving higher, and overnight markets continue the melt up, as it's called. As I said earlier last week about the Santa rally, well, we're seeing this in great spade loads at the moment, the same in the weekly chart and the monthly chart. And it's only when you actually look at these bigger time frames is when you see how large this move is and how it's continued to move all the way through from around 6,000 on the Dow to close to 28,000 or just over 28,000. So it continues, and Friday we have the same pattern of continuation as well. We get the market moving lower, trading down to the 200 MA, get a retracement, and then we get the market moving to the upside. We get a reprieve around lunchtime, and the market then continuing to move to the upside once prices close back above the 20 bar moving average with buying there, and then it continues all the way through to the end of the session. And overnight the market also continues. You can see there currently on the bid 28,000. We've already got to that sort of level. Have we got it on this bar? 27,999, but 28,000's on the cards today. Like I say, 30,000 is not an impossibility up to Christmas, because it's only 2,000 points. You only have to look again at the daily chart and you'll see how far we've actually come in the last few weeks when we last hit the low in the 200 MA there through to Friday, and you will see that we've got 2,269. So for me, that's where this market is going as it continues higher. There's no news today. Let's get rid of these other tools there. No news today, and for the remainder of the week to Wednesday, there's no news tomorrow either. We've got the FOMC minutes on Wednesday. On Thursday, our friendly criminal Lagarde will be speaking. Actually, it's on Friday, unless she's speaking on Thursday as well. It says monetary policy meeting account, so she's going to be involved in that. But she speaks on Friday morning at 8 a.m. And then you've just got some economic data for the remainder of Friday there from Europe, and that's it. So we've got a quiet week. There's nothing to stop the market from moving to the upside. The implied volatility coming in at 1139, moving lower, not falling out of bed as we've noted before, but it's moving to the downside there a bit. And I think if the market sees that the risk is starting to fall off as far as the upside, then they will move this to the downside. But at the moment, it's only just starting to round over. Never seen this before, as I keep going on about, because, well, I haven't. And it's certainly a picture that I will be keeping an eye on there. 10-year bond yields up slightly on Friday, and yeah, that's about it really. There's not a lot else happening. The main event is the stock market. Meanwhile, Bitcoin continues to remain sideways, as can be seen here. There is an article on the CoinDesk there about how to spot Bitcoin's golden or death cross, and this is using a 50 and 100 moving average. When the 50 crosses above the 100, that's the golden cross, and below the death cross. And the reason they're talking about this, of course, is as Bitcoin, we just bring it up here, you can see is starting to move lower. And if I just change the 50 bar moving average to a 100, you will see what the article is talking about there. You can see there we've just got the cross coming into effect. So what they're saying basically is that if the 50 trades below or closes below the 100, actually this is not the 100, this is the 200, isn't it? I'm a fan of the 200, not the 100. It's a 50 and 100, so let me just put this back. Easily confused on a Monday morning. Here we go. So there you go. So the blue and the black line, they crossed over here. We can see this. Just get rid of the 20. And this is what this article is talking about. So it's an interesting read while the market's trading sideways. And again, you can see this in the daily chart where prices cross there and have been short since this market finding problems at the 100 MA there, and now closing below the 50 as well. So what it's indicating is that we are going to see prices continue to the downside until we get some sort of a cross. And then if we go back to April, you'll see where the market moved higher when we crossed back to the upside there. And then again all the way through, you'll see the crossover isn't there, it's actually here. So yeah, an interesting one to actually have on the price chart there. But other than that, the market isn't doing a lot. It's on the short side and trading in a bit of a downward trend now. We started to do this having broken out of the sideways move that it was in. You see there moving down, but the volatility when you look at the 15-minute chart still hasn't got a great deal. We started off with a bit yesterday morning, and then the market's just traded sideways within about $40 range, down overnight through the 200 MA, but not doing a lot there at all. Okay, that's will do it for this one. Like I say, there's not a lot. The main event is the stock market, and that's free to continue to move to the upside. Today, there is no news to stop this market from continuing its strong move to the upside there. Okay, that's it for this one. If there is anything else to report, I will let you know. But otherwise, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.